Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Domingo Paez Softball Complex. We are on field one tonight for the Sierra Vista Coed Softball Championship game. You're going to have Ohana as the away team. Ohana is taking on AZ's Finest, the home team. So two good teams just finished playing their semifinal games. I want to say both teams. Actually, I know that AZ's Finest, they won their last game by a run rule. And Ohana went the full game on their side. So we'd like to let you guys know that this game is being brought to you by our presenting sponsor, which is SSVC. Presenting you, they're powering our live sports stream, and they've been giving us great coverage all year long. SSVC is serving our community, and also we want to thank Prestige Remodeling and Restoration of Sierra Vista for pioneering a visionary approach of customer-centric service. Visit them at prestigesierravista.com. So just to give you a little bit of what's going on, this is co-ed softball, so you're going to see four outfielders out in the outfield. And batters start the game with a 1-1 count. So you come up to the plate with one ball, one strike, and here comes your first pitch. And that is a called strike. So it's going to be 1-2 for, this is Brandon up at the plate for Ohana. Takes a swing, it's going deep in the center, and it is quickly gobbled up there at center field. First man up, first man down, one out for Ohana. The next batter coming up for them is going to be Breezy. That's going to be a ball, so her count goes to 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. Top of the first. Nice swing. That's carrying deep in the left center. It falls, and she's probably going to get 2 out of this. She strolls right into second, and a nice piece of hitting there by Breezy. All right, we got Augie coming up to the plate. Again, 1 out right now for Ohana. Here comes the pitch. He wisely watches 1. Ball 2. And that is strike 2 for him as he lets 1 go over the plate. And he strikes out looking. 2 down for Ohana as Augie takes the strike out looking. A rarity in slow pitch softball. All right, this is Jeanette up at the plate. She gets up under that one. High fly ball in the left. Looks like it, does that drop foul? Yeah, that's a foul ball. Or is it fair? No, that ball is fair. She gets the second, and she is called safe. So she gets a double out of that high fly ball, like it just was a little short of the chalk going up that third baseline. We got Axel up at the plate now. Axel is the shortstop. Hard swing up the third baseline, and this is going to score a run. 1 run comes in. He gets dirty, and he's safe at second. Here comes another run coming in, and Axel gets up. He's running the third, so we got 2 runs scored there. Axel halfway down the baseline, and he retreats back to third as they hold him up at third. So first 2 runs of the game scored off the hard shot up the third baseline by Axel. And right now we are 2-0. Ohana in the lead early here in the first. This is Andrea up at the plate now, second base. That pitch just a little short, ball 2. She takes a cut. That was flying over in the right. It drops between the fenders, deep back, hits the wall. Run number 3 scores, and she's trotting towards third. And a triple for Andrea. 3-0, I believe, is the score. Carlos comes up to the plate. 3-0 with 2 outs. High ball going in center field. Center fielder's under it, and he does not make the catch. Carlos hustling towards second. He gets two. A run scores, make that 4-0. And we got Lily, third base, up to the plate. 4-0 is your score. Ohana up in the lead. This one's on the ground, right up the gap between second and third. And we got run number 5. That does get in. The throw just a little bit off, so 5-0. They jumping out to a good lead here in the first. Lily wisely kind of pulled up and just took the one base there. And now we got the lefty, Edgar, coming up. First lefty of the game at the plate. Oh, hard ball hit deep into right. And it's caught at the warning track. Out number 3 to retire the side. But they did some damage. 5-0. Ohana in the lead. AZ's finest coming up for their first time at bat. And during the change, we'd like to thank Vista Pros. Tonight's sports coverage is brought to you in part by Vista Pros Heating and Cooling, proud supporters of our local athletes and the community that we all call home. Vista Pros, local, reliable, and professional. Seniors helping seniors, as seniors helping seniors, the caregivers are seniors themselves. They show up ready to exceed expectations. Check them out at southernarizonaSHS.com or call 520-487-4246. If you watch the Cool FM Sports Show, you've heard me say all baseball season long to get out into the parks and play some ball, and that's exactly what these great folks are doing tonight. It's always fun to get out on the diamond and just slide around the dirt for a little bit and have a good time. And the season now culminating in tonight's championship game. And here we go. First at bat for AZ's finest is going to be Victoria. Pitcher getting his practice throws in. And that should be his last one. And we should be getting ready to have, well, it would have been the last one if that ball got back to him. One thing of note, along with the 1-and-1 rule for batters, if a batted ball hits the screen in front of the pitcher, it is automatically a foul in this league. Automatically a foul. The 1-and-1 rule is to encourage batters to hit the ball and to swing at pitches. So here we go, Victoria at the plate for the first time tonight. She takes a cut. That goes behind us. That one's going to be foul. Almost knocked onto the other field. So she goes 1-2 now. It's going to be her count. Again, 5-0. Ohana in the lead. Here we go. That ball was a little short and just off of the plate, kind of inside. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. That pitch was illegal. Didn't have enough of a increase in drop on it, so that also was a ball. So I think we got a full count now, guys. 3-2. I'm sorry, 2-3. She takes a cut. Nice glove work at second. I'm sorry, at shortstop, and a quick out at first. Nice work by the shortstop. We got Johnny coming up to the plate now. First batter up for both sides goes down. That pitch just a bit short, like it maybe bounced right on the plate. Here's the next one. Johnny takes a cut again, right to short. Over the first, she's off the bag. Misses the tag in the baseline. Oh no, they gave her the tag. Like she missed, but they gave her the tag in the baseline. 2 up, 2 down. He was playing flag football the way he drew. Oh, nice swing there. Oh, and center can't get hold of it. And she takes first base, but she goes back. Nice hit there by Kells. So she gets on, and she'll be the first runner to make it on tonight for AZ's finest. And this is Juan up at the plate now. And we got 2 outs. Bottom of the first, 5-0. Ohana in the lead. That pitch short, ball 2. And he gets up under this pitch. It's popped up. And right to shortstop again. Easy out. And so Ohana gets out of the inning without giving up anything. And as we head into the second, they remain on top 5-0. That whole first inning was brought to you by Desert RV in Huachuca City, where they're aiming to build a community that surpasses RVs by giving back through local sports sponsorships, veteran support, and community fundraising events. Go to desertrvcenter.com to learn more. BEREAN Academy is a proud sponsor of local sports where skill, strategy, and determination take center stage. We thank BEREAN Academy, home of the Eagles and home of the 2026 CAA football champions. Go Eagles. So back to the diamond. This is Juanita coming up to the plate for her first time tonight. That pitch was off target and a bit short, landed in the batter's box right in front of her foot. Ball 2. She takes a swing, and luckily that one goes foul. So 2 strikes, 2 balls here for her at her first time at the plate. There we go. That one flies over the first baseman's head, and that's going to get her a single base hit for Juanita. So Anna, they've been pretty steady, just getting runners on and manufacturing runs once they get people on. I think they're sending over a pinch runner for Juanita. Yes. So this is Michael that's up at the plate now. And that's a ball as well. Again, 5-0 is your score. Ohana sitting up on top, pretty comfortable. But this is softball where big things can happen quickly. So, and we just watched AZ's finest put up like an 11-run inning as strike 2 and 3 balls. So we got a full count here. This one on the ground right there, short to force at second. They're going for the out at first, but the throw just a little bit too high. So Mike gets a single out of that, but the pinch runner is out on the force play at second. So this should be, this is Nicole coming up to the plate now. Yep, so they kind of flip the batting order a little bit. So Nicole is batting now, and I think Tony's going to bat. He's on deck. Pitch was outside, ball 2. And we had another pinch runner here at first as well. She takes a cut, hits it right there, force at second. And do they get the double? No, no double. They get the out at second, but the runner is safe at first. That is 2 outs, though. So with 2 down, Tony comes up to the plate. Five zero, top of the first, 2 outs. Tony is the last batter in Ohana's batting order, so he'll be the last one in the lineup to hit, and then we're going to go around again if he can get on. All right, so we got 2 strikes, 2 balls. All right, here we go, full count, 2 outs. Let's see what Tony can do. He takes a cut. Oh, slides out of the shortstop's glove, and that's going to be good for a base hit. And so that wasn't Tony, that was Brandon. So that was his second at bat again. So we're back up to the top of the batting order. And that means this is Breezy up at the plate. Nice hit. Fielded in the middle. And we got the bases loaded. So with 2 outs, Augie comes up, the pitcher, he comes up and he's got a chance to bring in some runs with all the bases covered right now. Let's see what we got here. Pitcher on pitcher right here. Oh, he got up under that ball and they caught him right on the near the hands. That one flies foul. So it's gonna be 1-2 is your count right now, folks. That's another ball. That pitch probably was illegal because it didn't have much of a lift on it at all. Augie hits it into the screen. That one is called an out. He said he would have had it. So in the middle of the second, the score remains 5-0. Hana not able to bring any other runs in. This half of the inning was brought to you by the Stan Greer Millworks, Southeastern Arizona's premier supplier of custom doors and windows, with a distinguished history spanning 40 years, with offices in Tucson and in Hereford. Discover more at stangreermillworks.com. Pass on the legacy with Stan Greer Millworks. Also brought to you by the Ed Morse Automotive Group in Sierra Vista. Stop by and experience the difference. Cochise County is now backed by Morse. I can think of a lot of things to be doing on a Thursday night, but this is probably one of the funnest things to be doing is out on the diamond, watching the game, and even funner for the people playing in the game. Yeah, couldn't ask for a better night. All right, so here we go. We flip sides. AZ Prep is up at the plate. And this is Eileen at the plate. She takes a swing. That's going to fall shallow in the center. That's going to be good for one. And a base hit for Eileen. Next coming up, we got number 16, Guido. Guido had some nice stuff he did with the bat in the last game. I saw him hit like a 3 RBI triple in the last game. Yeah, his hit was kind of the catalyst in that big like 12-run inning that they had that ended their semifinal game and got them into the championship. Guerrero takes a shot. It's over in the left, and that's going to be good for one base. Eileen advances to second, and he will stay here at first. So 2 hitters up, 2 hitters on for AZ's finest here in the second. And now we got Bree up at bat. Bree sporting the blue jersey tonight, but still repping the team name on the front. And that called strike. I think he got the corner. 1-2 is a count. That ball was real high. So it takes us back to 2-2. No outs, 2 runners on. All right, we got a full count, guys. Bree's got to take a swing here. Nice shot. Gets right between second and the shortstop, and she will load the bases up with that single. And we got Acuna coming up to hit with the bases loaded here in the bottom of the second. AZ's finest trailing by 5 runs. He crouched to get that one, but he sneaks it up in the left field. First run is going to score. Eileen makes it. Guerrero also makes it. So make that score 5-2. AZ's finest finally draws blood off that hot shot from Acuna. Right. And Alyssa comes up to the plate for the first time tonight. Tell you what, Guerrero was running them bases fast. He almost ran up her back trying to get in there. That pitch was short. That's going to be ball one. So 2-1 is the count. No outs. That one also short. Okay, she got 3 balls now. Normally, coaches call this the red light. You just let one go by and see what happens. No, she's swinging. Off shortstop's glove. She gets a single out of this. And the bases are now loaded. Nice piece of hitting by Alyssa. And now we got Jacob up into the plate. This is the pitcher. Pitcher and the hitter at the bottom of the lineup for AZ's Finest, who's trailing 5-2. Oh, he gets up under this. It pops up, but I think it's going to drop down. Yep, it does. And the fielder didn't hold on to it. 1 run scores. Acuna goes. He scores. And runners advance to second and third. So they just scored 2 more runs, and so now they only trail by 1 run, 5-4. Got a runner swapped out here for AZ's Finest, and then Victoria comes back up to the plate. Her second time up tonight. She's 0-1. She stepped back to get to that one. That one again, short, can't hold on to it. The tying run is made. And so we got a tie ball game, folks, 5-5. And here comes Johnny, big number 77 to the plate. All right. They rolling, no outs right now. Johnny takes a swing, gets right past short into center field. Run number 6 will score. Johnny gets a single. Victoria advances to second. And now AZ's Finest is in the driver's seat ahead 6-5. And Kels comes up to the plate for her second trip tonight. She's 1 for 1. That pitch just a bit inside. Didn't go over the plate. That's ball 2. Swings this one, is carrying in the left, and the left fielder gets it. That will be out number 1. So 1 down, but they still got plenty of life left in the bats, it looks like, as Juan steps up. His second time to the plate tonight. That one outside to the left, so that's going to be ball 2. That one short as well. 1 strike, 3 balls. 1-3 is your count. Is he going to swing or is he going to wait? He waits and he lets the strike go over the plate. He saw the red light and he waited for it. Here we go. Go time. Full count. Takes a cut. Fast off the ground. It hops right around second base. And Juan's chop shot will load the bases. And here comes Eileen back up to the plate. Again, score is 6-5. AZ's Finest in the lead. We're in the bottom of the second. Sierra Vista City League Coed Softball Championship game. Being brought to you by SSVEC, our presenting sponsor. Eileen gets under this one. Left fielder's hustling. Plays it right. That's out number 2. And the runners will not advance. Everybody holds up. So the bases are still loaded with 2 outs. And here comes Weddle. And we know when he gets on, he's running fast. So whoever's in front of him, they better be stepping. That one off the ground. Caught at second. They get the force out at second. And that is out number 3 before the run can score. So end of the second, AZ's Finest takes the lead 6-5. They're up by 1 run. That and then brought to you by the American Southwest Credit Union. They're fired up to cheer on our hometown athletes. We believe youth sports build character and the kind of community spirit that makes us proud. At American Southwest Credit Union, your money stays local, member of the NCUA, and also an equal opportunity lender. TWN Communications, delivering high-speed, affordable, and reliable internet and digital phone service with no data caps ever. Stay connected with the freedom and performance that you deserve. The Doggo Lotto is the hottest shelter dog game show in the world, and it's right here in Sierra Vista. Pick your lucky numbers for free at Cool FM Online/Doggo Lotto. That's DOGOLOTTO. And then watch the show every Monday at 6 p.m. on Cool FM Live to see if you won. Over $2,000 in cash and prizes have been given away so far. And here we go. First pitch of the inning. Deep ball in the left, and it is caught. Tried to turn it into something, but it didn't work out for her that time. Here we go. This is your shortstop, Axel, up at the plate. And he hits it to his counterpart, gets it past his glove. Axel looking at one. He thought about going for two, but he'll get back and stay at first. They hold him up there defensively. It is funny because you think in baseball, you see balls hit that deep. It's usually a multi-run hit. But in softball, the field's a little different. And yeah, four fielders is, yep. And the throws can be shorter because you have that extra fielder on. All right, this is Andrea up to the plate. She had a really nice hit at her last at bat. She's 1-for-1 for the night. That one just gets over the plate. Strike two. 2-2 is her count. Oh, she pops up into the infield. We had second and first fighting for that one, but second base takes it. That's the second out of the inning for Ohana. So they're already down 2 outs. And they are chasing. They're behind 5-6 here in the top of the third. And this is Carlos up at the plate. He takes a swing. This ball is carrying deep in the left center. Both fielders under it. And it is caught at the track. 3 outs real quick. AZ's finals will keep their lead after some nice defensive work there at the top of the inning. And Sierra Toyota, they want to buy your car, truck, or SUV. Get your vehicle appraised in 30 minutes or less. No vehicle be turned away. Sierra Toyota, locally owned and community driven. Vinny's Pizza of Sierra Vista, serving the community for 45 years with great pizza, wings, and sandwiches. We are proud to support this live stream sports coverage here on Cool FM Live, and we hope to see you soon at Vinny's. Sonic Sierra Vista, where Wednesdays is Wacky Pack Wednesdays, and kids' meals are $2.49. And on Thursdays, it's 99-cent corn dogs. So if you're up and you're still trying to figure out what to feed the kids, head over to Sonic because corn dogs are only 99 cents, guys. You can't beat that deal. All right, moving into the bottom of the third. We got Bree coming up to the plate. Again, AZ's finest championship game. They're up by 1 run, 6-5. And they're looking to build on to their lead with another big inning. This seemed possible of scoring a lot of runs real quick. That shot goes foul right behind third base. And that will be strike 2 for Bree. It don't get much better than this, guys. This is what I've been talking about all year. Here's the next pitch. She watches that one inside, and that's going to be ball number 2. So 2-2 is your count. That one short, ball 3, full count. First batter here, no outs, 1 run lead. She takes a cut, That one carries back in the left, and the fielder's under it, makes the catch, and that's out number one. Yeah, that one. Sometimes that ball gets up and it just hangs up there, and they can get a chance to get up under it. And so that fly out happens for Bree, and here comes Acuna to the plate. Here we go. That pitch was outside. Ball 2. Here we go. That one on the ground. Caught at third. Here's the throw. Throw was high. He will run out the high throw, and that's going to be a single. Nice work with the glove, getting it down to get it fielded, but that throw came out hot and way above the first baseman's head. And we got Alyssa coming up to the plate. That pitch was short. She thought about it, made the right decision to not swing. Ball 2. That's inside. Ball 3. Does the coach give her the red light? And she takes the pitch. That's a walk. First walk of the game, I believe. Got a warning coming from the home plate umpire. Let's get some of these guys in the dugout. We can't be hanging out in the door. Jacob, the pitcher, comes up to bat, which means we at the bottom end of the lineup. He's got that running form. He starts off at the very back of the batter's box. He's going to step towards the plate as he swings. He gets under that low pitch. It rolls in the left. We got a run coming in. Acuna, foot on the gas, and he scores run number 7. So that's going to be an RBI for Jacob. And we back up top in the lineup. Here's Victoria at the plate. No outs, right? No, we got one out. We got one out. A long fly over and left. Yep, we got one out. No scoreboard here tonight, guys. All you got is me. Victoria hits this when it chops off the ground. And shortstop makes the tag in the baseline for the second out. They tried to get the double at second base, but second base kind of bobbled that a little bit. That was nice work by the shortstop. So we got 2 outs. Two outs, and we got Johnny up at the plate. There's the throw. That thing hit on the line in the right center. Run number 8. Johnny takes a single, and we got runners on the corners. AZ's finest starting to really creep away. 8-5 is the score, folks. But we got 2 outs here. And here's Kells up to the plate. She takes a swing. That one is foul on the third base side. Tell she's not happy with herself. She didn't want to get up under that like that. She swings that bat pretty well. Again, I watched AZ's finest play in the semifinal game. Very, very talented team. They hit the ball very well. And Ohana played very well on defense in the semifinal game. Here we go. This one on the ground is short. Makes the throw to first, and they get the out at first. And that's going to be it for AZ's finest here in this inning. But more damage done. They remain in the lead 8-5. And that round of offense was brought to you by Duran Plumbing, serving Sierra Vista and Cochise County for residential and commercial plumbing projects for 10 plus years with a lifetime of experience in the industry. Proud supporter of local sports programs and athletes. And also by the Sherry Ethel team at Long Realty. Proud to support our young athletes and adult ones all season long. If you're in the market to buy or sell, please make your first call to the real estate experts at 717-599-2439. And as we flip it up, here we go. Lily coming up to the plate. As they are behind again, 8-5 is your score. She takes a swing, low ball, kind of bobbled at third, and she will run out the throw as it hits the ground. The throw doesn't quite make it across the diamond. Lily puts on the wheels and gets a single out of it. And here comes Edgar, the lonely lefty on the Ohana team. Takes a swing, line drive into left. Runner advances to second. He's going to get a single out of it. And here comes Juanita to the plate. And that's a strike. She lets that one go by. Strike two. Pitcher starting low. That one inside. That's going to be ball two. She swings low for that one. Almost scrapes it off the ground. Got the force out at two. And the out at first. Double play. Two down. Nice work with the gloves there by AZ's finest. And I think this is Tony that we got up at the plate right now. It's his first time up tonight. Pitcher showed off a little MLB style high kick, and then he turned it into a softball pitch. Ball one. Gotta have fun out there, John. You gotta have fun out there. That ball was short. All right, so we got 3 balls. He can look at one if he wants to. Nope, he takes a swing, green light. Ball shot into right field. Runner is gonna score. 6-8. Ohana clawing back into this game. Nicole comes up to the plate. Second time tonight. Ohana trying to rally here with 2 outs. Still trailing by 2 runs, and that's a ball. Good eye by Nicole. Oh, and that is a strike. Swing and a miss. There you go. She reaches up for that one. It's going to drop at center. And she gets herself a single out of this trip. And back to the top of the order. Here comes Brandon. Yeah, she dropped that thing. It's like that ball had eyes. They knew exactly where to fall. So Anna trying to rally here. They switched the runners out, but they're trying to rally with 2 down, trailing by 2 runs. Brandon, off the handle. Easy catch by Kells to retire the side. And at the end of this one, it is 6-8. AZ's finest still on top in the lead. Eagle Plumbing has been providing expert service in Cochise County for over 50 years. That's right, guys, 50. Family owned and trusted for everything from leaks to major repairs. They're just one call away. Eagle Plumbing, proud supporter of local sports. The Copper Queen Community Hospital of Cochise County has a new physical therapy department, and they're now open in Hereford. Make an appointment with one of their doctors of physical therapy today at 520-432-6435. Grasshopper Landscaping is providing quality from the ground up. Contact Grasshopper Landscaping for all your landscaping needs or visit them on Facebook or Google Grasshopper Landscaping. And here we go. Back up top, we got Carlos coming to the plate for AZ's Finest. I'm sorry, not Carlos. Juan. This is Juan coming to the plate for AZ's Finest. Again, they're ahead 8-6. 2-run lead. I got 8-6. Should be 8-6, right? Umpire getting a check on the yep, 8-6. Yep, we got it right. 8-6 is the score, guys. Umpire doing a quick score check. We'll make sure everybody's on the same page. It seems like both dugouts are, and we are. Yep, we got you 8-6. Yep. Pitcher checking in with us, make sure we got it right. Appreciate it, Jacob. All right, still waiting on some admin stuff here from the home plate umpire. I'm guessing Ohana may think it's a discrepancy with the score. Trust me, folks, I've been doing the best I can with keeping track of it. And I'm pretty sure we're correct.
The nice thing is YouTube, you can rewind it.
That's right.
You can always go back.
You guys can rewind it and count the runs if you want to. But I'm pretty sure it's 8-6. I can tell you because Ohana scored 5. They got up on top real quick. And then AZ's Finest came out. And after their first trip up, after trailing, they were ahead 6-5. And they added 2 more after that. And Ohana scored once. We good? All right, so I think we about to play some ball now. Yep, umpire stepping back up to the plate. Here we go. Juan is at the plate. And that one inside. Ball 2. Takes a swing. And that one is a rocket that hits the screen. Thank God that thing was there. I've seen some nasty stuff happen in softball games. I got a buddy of mine, my good friend Glenn Mays. He was a pitcher on our team, and he took a shot right in the kisser, man. Yes, and Glenn started wearing one after that happened. Yeah, he broke his jaw, had his mouth wire shut for about 8 weeks, but he pitched and played again. But he wore a mask after that. Yeah. Shout out to my good buddy from the U.S. Navy, Glenn Mays. I hope you're doing good out there, friend. Here we go. Oh, nice hit there by Juan. It gets out of the shortstop's glove, and he's going to get one out of this. That thing came out like a laser beam. All right, and Eileen steps up to the plate after Juan's single. So, yeah, we got confirmation from the studio that we had to score correct as well. So everybody's on the same page except the visiting team, it looks like. But I think they're good to go now. And that's ball number 2 to Eileen. She takes a cut right to second. To short, he gets the tag. And that's a double play. One thing I said, but this guy that's playing shortstop, he's got a good glove. And it's like if he makes a mistake, he tries to make up for it on the next play. And he did then. Snatched that thing up off the ground and made the tag on that force out. So now very quickly the script flips. 2 down and Weddle comes up. And this man's got wheels, guys. If he gets on, you got to see him run these bases. That one is a ball. And he knew that one was going to be a ball, and he's going to walk the first. So Rero walks the first, but I'm sure Weddle won't be walking once this next ball is hit into play. I'm not understanding what just happened here.
So you get extra base.
I'm not sure what just happened there, guys. That's a hard shot from Acuna deep in the left center, and Guerrero with the wheels runs around. That's run number 9. Here comes Kells for run number 10. AZ's Finest takes the lead and extends it some more, now up 10-6 in the Sierra Vista City League Coed Softball Championship game. And here comes Bree. So that's not Bree. This is Alyssa. I'm sorry. This is not Bree. This is Alyssa. So as that one, third base gets it. Here comes the throw. And she is out at first. And that will be 3. But they do more damage. They extend their lead, pulling away. And now we're ahead by 4 runs, 10-6 by our count, guys. That inning was brought to you by La Sierra Grill and Steakhouse in Hereford. They support all our fine athletes and teams here from Cochise County. Now open for lunch specials from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. Tuesday through Saturdays. Go to LaSierraGrillSteakhouse.net where flavor lives. Guys, I'll see you down there soon. And please have my surf and turf ready. Also, Allo Fiber, your new home for internet, TV, and telephone. Visit allofiber.com to learn more about the Allo Fiber difference and become a fiber fan. Now available in Sierra Vista. So again, just to give you the reset, hope you guys didn't hear that. Oh, hard shot right in the glove at third. Here comes the throw. And she's safe. Did not have her foot on the bag. Breezy with the hard hit, and she runs it out. The hustle pays off. Gotta have your foot on the bag if you're playing at first base, guys. This is Augie, the pitcher, batting. He's batting third. Again, Ohana is trailing. I'm trying to give you guys a reset of the game. Ohana is trailing by 4 runs. We got it 10-6. Augie pops one up, and it almost took out a fan here on the first base side.
Need to bring a glove.
Yeah. All right, AZ's Finest making some defensive shifts. That pitch was a ball. Augie Wisely didn't swing at that one. He has the scoop down low, and this one caught at first. And that is out number 1 for Ohana. He hit the dip down low for that one and got him right on the hands there. So here's Jeanette coming up to the plate again. Okay. So we just got some information from one of our good fans here in co-ed softball. If you walk wait a minute, I'll fix you out. Oh, that ball went past 3 players. We got a run coming home. And she's out at the plate. Okay, so why the extra base happened was if you walk a male batter and the male batter walks and the female batter that's batting behind him walks. So if you walk a male that's batting in front of a female, both players go. So he gets the extra base. It prevents teams from trying to walk the male batters to try to pitch to the female batters. Appreciate that, Coach. Thank you.
He was explaining it to me, but we weren't sure if those guys are girls.
Yeah.
I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right there.
Uh-oh. Oh, they were not playing with enough players in the field right now, it looks like. They had 3 out, so AZ's Finest had 3 outfielders out there when you have to play with 4. It looked right if it was baseball, but this is softball. You get the extra fielder. I hadn't even looked back there because the ball hadn't gone back there. But yeah, you have they had the infield covered, but they were short. You get that extra outfielder. Some people call him the rover. All right, we got a time. Home plate umpire coming to talk to his buddy at first base. Oh, wait a minute.
You can have more girls than guys on the field, so long as you don't exceed 5 guys.
Okay, so the conversation right now between the officials and the organizers from the league about the rule is co-ed softball, you have to play a certain number of each gender. I believe you have to play 5 female players. And the question is, was that 5th player actually on the field, which he was not?
No, there's only 3 guys out there.
So it wasn't too many on, right? There were just one short.
Yeah, they were playing one short. So, and I don't think that's actually in there. They're choosing to play at a.
Okay, so no infraction of the rules took place there, as they chose to just play short one person. She was still in the batting order. She is still hitting. She just wasn't on the field at that time. So they chose to play with 9 instead of playing with 10. So okay, so yep. So that's the confusion here, or the question mark here was about that.
They're actually playing at a disadvantage.
Right. So if they would have had an 11th player or 11th fielder on, it would have been a different situation, but they were playing short one. And again, it's not like they took her out of the game. We know for a fact that she's been batting. That's Bree, who has been batting for AZ's finals. Okay, wait a minute. We still got more questions going on here between. So is that what's about to happen? We'll get you the news, guys. We'll get you the story as soon as we get an explanation on it, as the officials are discussing what's going on here. Again, the situation was, if you look out in the field, the entire infield was covered. We had third, we had second, short, we had first, we had a catcher, we had a pitcher. However, in the outfield, you are allowed to play 4 outfielders. They were not playing one of their 4th outfielders, and it happened to be one of their female players that was not in the field so far during this inning. She's been playing most of the game. She just wasn't on the field at that particular time. All right, so we're still talking about it here, trying to see if it's going to be some type of penalty assessed if there was, in fact, some type of break in the rules. Again, this is your co-ed softball championship game, and we're hoping it doesn't end because of something like this. We'd like to see it all played out with pitches and swings and runs and fielded balls.
He's behind the.
Well, while they're still working on this, we want to remind you that tonight's coverage is brought to you by SSVEC. They've been our presenting sports sponsor and powering our live streams all season long. SSVE serving our community. Also, Prestige Remodeling and Restoration LLC of Sierra Vista has pioneered a visionary approach of customer-centric service. Visit them at prestigesierravista.com. Vista Pros has bringing us tonight's live sports coverage. And we're proud that they are proud to be supporting all of our local athletes and the community we call home. Vista Pros, local, reliable, professional. Seniors helping seniors, where the caregivers are seniors themselves. They show up ready to exceed expectations. Check them out at southernArizonaSHS.com or call 520-487-4246. Desert RV in Huachuca City is aiming to build a community that surpasses RVs by giving back through local sports sponsorships, veteran support, and community fundraising events. Go to desertrvcenter.com. BEREAN Academy is a proud supporter of local sports where skill, strategy, and determination take center stage. The Stan Greer Millworks of Southeastern Arizona, the premier supplier of custom doors and windows with a distinguished history spanning 40 years, with offices in Tucson and in Hereford. Discover more at stangreermillworks.com. Pass on a legacy with Stan Greer Millworks. Ed Morse Automotive Group in Sierra Vista. Stop in today and experience the difference. Cochise County is now backed by Morse. Guys, we're sorry for this delay in the action as they discuss what was going on here with the fielding, and it looks like we're just gonna go ahead and play ball. So nothing changes. So, so everything good, no issues. We playing. All right, so we got Axel up at the plate right now after the long break for the review of the rules. I'd rather them research it and get it right. Here we go. Deep shot in the left, and that one is foul. Right off the fence, outside the foul pole. All three fields, the fence line is back at 301 feet. Like to see if somebody can hit one out of here tonight. I did see a homer in the semifinal game, and it was hit by a Ohana batter. They did get a home run in their semifinal against the Wolfpack. There we go. Axel gets up under this one. It's sky high. Caught in center field. And there we go. That was out number 3. So now we're going to switch it out. AZ's Finest is going to come back up the hit with their lead. Getting late in the game here, so Ohana's got to play some really good defense, and then they got to get up and they got to hit the ball. In the meantime, we want to remind you that the American Southwest Credit Union is fired up to cheer on all our hometown athletes. We believe youth sports build character and the kind of community spirit that makes us proud. At American Southwest Credit Union, your money stays local, member of the NCUA, and also an equal opportunity lender. TWN Communications, delivering high-speed, affordable, and reliable internet and digital phone service with no data caps ever. Stay connected with the freedom and performance that you deserve. The Doggo Lotto is the hottest shelter dog show in the world, and it's right here in Sierra Vista. Pick your lucky numbers for free at coolfmonline.com/Doggo Lotto. Then watch the show every Monday at 6 p.m. on Cool FM to see if you won. Over $2,000 in cash and prizes have been given away so far. All right, we are at the tail end of the lineup for AZ's Finest. This is Jacob, the pitcher, up at the bat. Again, they are sitting pretty in the driver's seat. Nice lead. Oh, he gets under this, hit it off the handle, and it is caught at second. One up, one down. And here's Victoria, top of the lineup. She steps into the box. There's a pitch. And she wisely lets that one bounce right in front of the plate. 2 balls, 1 strike. One thing I know about softball pitchers, they don't like to have to move off their spot. They pick a spot and they like to stay there. He gets back on there and look, strike 2. She watches one. 2-2. All right, here we go. Full count. 1 out. Good swing. Deep in the right, and that ball is caught. And right center. That thing came off the bat hard, but nice piece of fielding there. 2 up, 2 down. It looks like Ohana heard what I was saying they need to do. Playing some really good defense here. Here's Johnny. He takes a swing. It's on the ground right up the middle between the shortstop and second base, and he's going to get a base out of this one. Nice single for Johnny. I think they were trying to, a little gamesmanship going on there as the shortstop was playing him closer to the gap between second and third, but he hit the ball like the ball probably bounced off second base. And here's Kells up to the plate. Let's see what she can do. There's a pitch. That one inside. Ball two. That's ball three. And so let's see if she runs the stop sign. She watches one. That's ball four. She will walk. So Kells walks to first. Johnny goes to second. Juan goes to the plate. Juan at the plate. Eileen on deck. Hard shot. And that one just hits the fence deep in the left, and we got runs coming in. Johnny scores.
Let's go, man.
And so here comes Eileen to the plate. Let's see if she can extend this lead with runners on first. I'm sorry, with a runner on second and a runner on third. Two runners in scoring position. Oh, she gets under that. Is it going to get past? Oh, nice glove work out there in right center. Steals away her thunder. That's 3 outs. And so at the end of that inning, they added on to it. Score goes to 11-6. AZ's finding sure to send all the fielders out this time, so we have no more discrepancies or hiccups in the game. Everything they can do to protect their lead now, up by 5 runs. So Ohana played pretty good defense there. They gave up 1 run, but they played pretty good defense and got out of the inning. Nice work out there in right center. He caught 2 of those outs, and 2 of them things he caught were freaking rockets that came off the bat. And so let's see now if they can wake their bats up and get some runs going, because they need them. As we get late into this game, this is Andrea stepping up to the plate. She also had one of those outs earlier. She caught one at second. And here we go. Here's the pitch. That one inside, ball 2. She takes a cut, pop up in the infield. Caught it for the first baseman was way over there and caught that. But hey, it goes up. It comes. Okay, they switch. Okay, I see now. They switched it. They switched it. So that was second. It went on and got that. They did make a little switch. All right, 1 down. Here's Carlos. He lifts that thing up deep in the left, and it's caught. 2 up, 2 down. Not what they wanted to try to get some offense going. Here comes Lily from third base, stepping into the box. She might be their last hope of trying to get back in this game as they trail 11-6. That pitch was way short. That's ball 2. That one also short. Good eye. She's now sitting at 1-3. She can watch one or she can take a swing if she wants. If it's short like the last one, I might just go ahead and take the base. She takes a swing over the tall hand of the shortstop, and that's a single. Nice piece of hit by Lily. And with 2 outs, the lefty Edgar steps into the batter's box. He might be the only left-handed batter playing tonight, actually. Why do I pay attention to stuff like that? Because I'm a lefty. That pitch was short. Ball 2.
Now, is there any truth to the strength of left-handers' arm? Why is it so much stronger?
So here's the weird thing about me. Uh-oh, we got 2 and 3 full count. I throw with my right, and the only thing I do left-handed is shoot and bat.
That's interesting.
Oh, hard shot that can't stay inside first base glove. Lily goes to second. Edgar goes to first off the single.
Ball knocked his glove off.
Mm-hmm. And here comes Juanita. She is in the box at the plate, ready to make tonight a special date. Here we go. Oh, and that one hit straight to second base. 3 outs. Not able to close the distance in this inning. AZ's finest still ahead, 11-6. Again, we're getting into the very, very late parts of this ball game, and chance for a comeback is getting shorter and shorter and shorter as this thing goes on. That quick inning was brought to you by Sierra Toyota. They want to buy your car, truck, or SUV. Get your vehicle appraised in 30 minutes or less. No vehicle will be turned away. Sierra Toyota, locally owned and community driven. Benny's Pizza, Sierra Vista, is serving the community for 45 years with great pizza, wings, and sandwiches. We are proud to support this live stream sports coverage here on Cool FM Live, and we hope to see you soon at Benny's. All right, stepping up, we got the man with the wheels, Wedo. If he gets on, I'm telling you, man, this guy run. I've seen some people run the base pretty good. He's probably one of the fastest I've ever seen. Because it's not just about speed. You also got to have a little skill in how you round these corners. If you get them wide too much, you slow yourself down. If you get yourself short, you may not touch a bag. Good shot up the line. It stays fair, and he's going for 2. There it is. Here comes the throw, and he's safe at second. Most of the batters we've seen tonight, that probably would have been a single. But not for this young man. He is getting around and touching them all. All right, Bree steps into the box, no outs. A runner on second. That pitch was short. Ball 2. Starting to get late out here tonight. It is almost 10 p.m., guys. She gets up under this one. Fielder's talking. That's caught. Guerrero tagged up and started to take off, but he's going to stay at second wisely. 1 out for AZ's finest. And here's Acuna in the box. Let's see what we got. Acuna at the plate. Alyssa is on deck. He hit this one. It's going back, back, back. And that's a home run. 2-run shot, extending the lead now 13-6. And if you're wondering why he didn't touch them all, because it's softball, you don't have to. You can just take first, or you can keep going. If you round the corner, you got to touch them all. But you could just come to first, and that will count as his little home run trot. So we do get a home run in tonight's championship game. And here's Alyssa at the plate. 2-run shot for Acuna. Real nice hit. Tune in to our sports show on Sunday. I'm pretty sure you might see that again, maybe. Oh, she gets up under this, and this one is going back, 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 and it gets behind the left fielder. She's going to get 2 out of this. I think she thought it was going to get caught, so she slowed down the base path. And I thought that was going to be caught too. All right, here we go. Jacob is up. Let's see what the pitcher can do. AZ's finest again, trying to build on their lead even more. Only 1 out. That one off of the shortstop's glove. She advances to third. Jacob takes one. We got runners on the corners. And Victoria stepping in back up to the top of the lineup. They wisely switch out runners. Look who they put on first base. Weirdo. And we could call him Turbo if you want to, because he is rolling. Ball two there. She takes a shot that's kind of inside off the hands. That one is caught. And the runners will stay where they are. That's out number 2. And here comes Johnny. Johnny 2-7s steps up. Let's see what he can do. Can they build this lead up? Can they keep it going some more? 2 outs. 13-6 championship game. Here's the pitch. That one was short. Ball number 2. Nice hit going deep in the center. Caught on the warning track. That is out number 3. So adding 2 runs, like I said, 13-6. This game might be getting out of hand. It's getting late at night, guys, but it's still Wednesday, which means it's Wacky Pack Wednesday at Sonic and Sierra Vista. Kids meals are $2.49, and Thursdays is 99-cent corn dogs. So again, almost 10 p.m. But if your kids are hungry, it's Thursday night. Go get a 99-cent corn dog. Duran Plumbing has been serving Sierra Vista and Cochise County for residential and commercial plumbing projects for over 10 years. With a lifetime supply of experience in this industry, they are proud supporters of local sports programs and athletes. The Sherry Ethel team at Long Realty is proud to support our young athletes all season long. If you're in the market to buy or sell, make your first call to the real estate experts at 717-599-2439. All right, here's Tony stepping up for Ohana. His glove was great. They need his bat to be even greater if they want to come back. Here we go. That ball outside. Oh, okay. He's batting lefty right now. So I think he switched because he batted right-handed the first time we saw him come up. And he walks on 3 straight pitches. And because he walked, the batter behind him will walk like we talked about earlier. So Tony walks, Nicole walks. We got runners on first and second, no outs. And here comes Brandon, the leadoff hitter. Again, Ohana trailing 13-6 now. Championship game, hard hit on the ground. Stopped at short, got the force out at 2. And she wisely held on to that to not force an error trying to get it to first. So 1 out. Here's Breezy. Breezy had a nice piece of hitting last time we saw her. She had that hard shot. Oh, this one's floating. Second running deep. Oh, she can't hold on to it. Brandon advances. No, he's out at second, but Tony scored, so make it 13-7. A run does come in. He called him out, right?
On the base, though.
Okay, he guess he wasn't out. So he was safe. Okay. 13-7. Augie hits it off the glove. Out at second. Short and second kind of argued over who was going to do what. Shortstop backed her up by covering the base and then kind of stretched out for that one and gets the force out at second. So that's 2 down for Ohana. They did score 1 run so far. And this is Jeanette up to the plate with 2 outs. That's a ball. Nice hit. Augie beats the throw at second. There's an error. Got a wild ball here. A run just scored. That's Now 8 runs. Brandon crosses the plate. So 13-8. And so they're trying to make a rally for it. Let's see what we got. Axel in the box. Let's see what the big man can do. Got 2 down. Jacob lets it go. That one was inside. Ball 2. Steps into that one. That one stays fair. Tipped on the sideline. Here comes run number 8. He beats the throw a second and run number 9. So 2 RBIs there for Axel. 9-13. And Ohana says, don't count them out yet. Andrea steps up. She's got a chance to keep this 2-out rally going. And that's a strike. She watches one go by. That pitch, looked like it might have been illegal, but definitely was a ball. And when we say illegal, we saying that the ball didn't crest high enough. Oh, nice hit. Going deep, 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 and it's caught. And so AZ's finest escapes the inning, but not after giving up some damage there. I think we might be done, folks. Yep, that is going to be it. That's the championship. That's your ball game. So after all our innings are complete, AZ's finest will be your 2026 Sierra Vista City League Co-Ed Softball Champions, defeating Ohana. Great game we saw. Great effort by both teams. A lot of great sportsmanship and a great time out here at the ballpark. We appreciate having you guys tune in with us to watch tonight's game. And for those of you who have stayed up past your bedtime to watch it, we appreciate you too. This is Kevin Lassiter on the mic and my good friend John Berger on camera. And we were happy to bring you this game out here at Domingo Paez Fields out here in Sierra Vista. Again, all season we've been asking you guys to come out and get on the diamonds and go out to the parks and play some ball. And that's just what these fine folks did tonight. You want to stay on for the trophy presentation or?